Well, it is no secret that there are a lack of women in science and technology fields, but those disparities, I mean, they cover so many industries that involve aviation and law enforcement. Next weekend, there's a conference in Seattle aimed to bridge the gap and recruit more women in these fields. So I'm joined by two very special guests this morning, SPD Deputy Chief Carmen Best and Bruce Williams, Campus Director of University of Phoenix. And we just want to talk about the Women on the Rise conference. But Deputy Chief Best, I want to start with you in talking about kind of the systematic issues. This is obviously been going on forever, trying to get women involved in law enforcement. Why do you think there's an issue recruiting women?
Well, you know, historically, law enforcement has been a male-dominated field, and of course, all the shows you see they show car chases and gunfights and that kind of thing, but really policing is a service. There's a lot of what we do that involves touching people on a very human level, dealing with them when they're at their most vulnerable moments, working with them through conflict, and we find that women have great and unique skills in this area, so we're really working hard to promote that aspect of policing to bring more women in. And it's really important to us to have a police department that reflects the community that we serve, and of course women are a big part of that, right, as well as people of color. So we're working very hard to bring people into the knowledge about what we really do and what our job is really about.
And what kind of strategies do you guys utilize as, you know, being a part of this conference and getting your name and the voice out there?
Well, certainly one of the things is having a police chief who's a woman and a deputy chief who's a woman. Certainly that helps the police department in that regard, as well as just attending events where we find people. We have to go to where the people are, where we're going to find women, if it's the breast cancer march or whatever it is where we know there's going to be a collective of the demographic that we're looking for, and have officers there. And our officers are our best recruiters. When they see women in leadership positions, wearing the uniform, engaging, when they see us on a human level, that's our best option to bring people into the police department.
Right. And so, Bruce, I want to talk to you a little bit. This is University of Phoenix, second year being involved, along with SPD, of course. But tell me a little bit about this conference for people who don't know about it. What can they expect when they attend?
Sure. Well, University of Phoenix is proud to be engaged in sponsoring this particular event because there is so much opportunity to increase the voice around women in leadership, how that can create a more diversified school of thought across our society in many different ways. And so we know the need is there. We know at University of Phoenix, gosh, almost 2/3 of our student population are, you know, women, many of them moms, and it is about leadership. It is about individuals being able to understand how to put important messages forward. And I know, you know, Keela Hall Foundation, they do a tremendous job with that. Keela and David both put a lot of energy and time and really know how to create create the attention and the voice that's so needed around helping everyone understand the value of leadership and what women today are doing to move forward issues around women in leadership.
Absolutely, and this will be my second year being involved with this event as well. And I think one of the things that's so great, and I think both of you guys can attest to as well, being involved for the second year, is just how, I mean, approachable, sitting down with, you know, Deputy Chief Best and Bruce. I mean, so many powerful leaders, but that you can actually bend their ear and really talk to them. There's that accessibility factor that I think you don't get at other events.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's really important, the energy, being in the room with other women leaders and bringing others along, helping them, and certainly it's an opportunity to recruit women into the field. When I'm there, I certainly say, you know, we're looking for women to come into our career field, so it's a great opportunity in that regard too. And the Katie Hall Foundation is just an amazing foundation, the way they've worked with us to help bring women into leadership and make awareness of women in leadership roles.
And I would add to Carmen's comment, because the thing that I appreciate and I find that people will comment or share to me is once they attend an event like this, they realize that there is support out there. There are folks like, you know, everybody that's sitting here that want to cheer folks on, want to cheer someone on who wants to be that leader, wants to take things and move things forward. And so it's a great venue to build some relationships, be a part of a community, that wants to support individuals that basically really build better communities.
Absolutely, and it's happening next week, so thank you both for being here this morning. We want to get that information on the screen for you. If you want to attend, Katie Hall Foundation is giving away 2 tickets this morning for the 2nd annual Women on the Rise Gala at the Museum of Flight, happening next Friday night starting at 6 o'clock. I will be moderating a panel at that event, so come meet and network with myself and these 2 amazing people and just a whole host of individuals in the fields of journalism, aviation, law enforcement, education, engineering. I can go on and on. It's a fabulous event, and hopefully I'd like to see all of you guys there. Head to my Facebook page right now. Comment under a Woman on the Rise post that I have there for a chance to win 2 free tickets.